You're now listening.
You're now listening to the Shameless Goat.
Listening to the Shameless Goats. The Shameless Goat.
Yo, welcome back. 2022. Shameless Ghost. What's happening?
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. Let's make cups up.
Cheers.
We drinking water, but whatever.
Yes.
Whatever, bro.
I'm not gonna toast to you, bro.
Boom.
Boom. Happy New Year to everybody.
Hydrate or die.
2022. Welcome back, everybody. 2022. What y'all did y'all do anything for New Year's Eve?
Yes, I did nothing.
That's
You
funny.
did nothing. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Omicron was out, so niggas was chilling.
Yeah.
My mom actually had COVID, so I was like, damn, should I go out? I was like, nah, that's fucked up. I got to bring it in with
Protect
my mom.
people.
No, I had to bring it in with my mom. If my mom didn't have COVID, I would have went out.
Oh shit. To church or to?
I would have went to church and then I would have sinned and went to some party. I would have
That's
asked
funny.
y'all boys where y'all at and then did that.
Well, I went to Antioch to bring the New Year's service. My mom really wanted me to do it in church, so.
The night. What time it ended?
Antioch had I went to the service that ended at midnight or a little bit after midnight after they pray you in.
Yeah.
And it was the first time for me inside the new building because they had COVID. They just put the new building up in Miami Gardens.
That's fire.
That's
I went to a party, got drunk,
That's funny.
making out, shit like that.
He said making out
You kiss somebody at midnight?
Yeah, I did that.
with Corona?
Shit, we ain't got it.
That's funny.
Is it somebody that you knew?
Absolutely, it wasn't a stranger, nigga.
Oh, okay,
It
no,
was
but
Hey,
that's a tradition.
that is a tradition.
Yeah, the tradition is you kiss somebody that whoever's next to you.
Yeah, I kissed Danielle at midnight.
Wait, what?
Who?
My girl.
Okay, I was like,
In church.
okay.
Son, I thought you said Daniel.
Yeah, I know.
Hell no, nigga. Get the fuck out of
Like,
here.
yo,
What's
son.
wrong with you,
I was
man?
like, that's cool.
I was
you know.
like,
The fuck?
We all-
Hey,
you see
what's
how
in
we
that cup,
turned?
nigga?
what is it?
You said the name so random. I was like, okay.
You said it too fast. Enunciate.
It's only 2 syllables, man.
I don't know, dog.
No, at New Year's Eve, yeah. I was in the crib too. I was thinking about going out. I was like, nah. Then I was like, I'm gonna go to church. I was like, nah.
Dang.
I know, man. So I just stay home. I watch CNN. That shit was hilarious.
It was because they got drunk on there.
Hilarious,
They
man.
got drunk on there.
It was
funny.
so
Yeah,
funny.
they got really drunk.
One of the ladies on CNN, she was like, this year my New Year's resolution, I don't want broke dick.
Yeah.
She said that on
She
CNN?
said that on CNN.
She's one of the
CNN.
anchors?
She's
No.
like one of the guests.
Oh,
so,
shit.
So
Yes.
she said, and Don Lemon, who's one of the anchors, he was like, what'd you just say? And she
Wow.
was like, I don't want broke dick. He took off his like earpiece. Like, I don't think I heard what you
man.
said.
Yeah.
I don't want broke dick. He was like, whoa.
Man, that bitch tripping.
G.A. man. So
That's probably
funny,
live
but
on
he
the
was
air also.
he was you know he's gay, so he was like, yeah, me too. You know,
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Nah,
Him and Anderson Cooper.
and Anderson Cooper as well. Yeah,
You ain't know that?
no, did not.
Yeah, both of them.
Damn.
Man, it's wild.
He
So-
always had the other gay nigga.
My
with
friend
him.
was upset because she's like, oh, Don Lemon gay? Oh, man. She's like, damn.
yeah. Oh yeah, who cares?
It's like,
That's
and?
how times are.
Nah, she's like, he's so whatever.
Oh,
She
he's
likes him,
handsome.
and she's
Okay.
like, oh, he's gay.
But that was
She didn't really had a chance anyway, so.
Yeah, for
Yeah, I
real.
know.
Like, so.
He would have probably wanted you. I don't know what she looked. Let me not say that.
She's
But
all right.
That was her resolution. What is? Hopefully, I don't know if that's one of y'all resolutions too. Y'all don't want broke dick. If you do, that's cool.
Oh, come the
I don't know.
fuck
But
on.
what is y'all? Do
Hey,
y'all have
you
any
kissed Daniel.
resolutions? Do y'all have any
That's
resolutions
funny.
this year at all?
Anybody. Me, man, I need to lose weight, bro. I done gained, like, too much weight, bro.
Slow
That's
and
not
steady,
even a
man. Slow and
resolution.
steady.
I don't even, if this could be the middle of 2021. And I looked in the mirror the other day. I was like, all right, yeah, it's time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's time.
I ain't had no resolution. I think I was just so caught up between my birthday. You know, my shit was tight. It fell in a weird week.
Yeah.
We had Christmas the weekend before, and then the weekend after was New Year's. So I was so focused on my birthday party, and I was also focused on trying to travel. I just like fucking the resolution. I mean, but I did throw on like 10 pounds
During that
in the
time.
intermission. Like,
Yeah.
you know, so I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna be back in the gym, but I'm always in the gym, so that's not a resolution for me. I kind of was waiting for everybody to clear out the gym anyway.
Do you take time?
New year, new me, bitches.
That's funny.
I'm like, I'm giving y'all 3-4 days because right now the gym is on swole.
I'm one of those bitches. I'm in it.
I kind of stopped going to the gym a little because of this new variant and how because the gym is almost the only place I go where I don't wear my face mask. So I was like, with this variant, they say it's highly contagious. I was like, I don't know. I'll probably just work out at home but after a while, like, cause I'm a gym rat, it's just hard not to go back. I need to stay in shape.
Why you don't wear your face mask in the gym?
It's uncomfortable
Hard
trying
to
to breathe through it
got you.
and
See,
do
you gotta
workouts.
get your cardio up because I be in the gym with my mask on now.
You just lost a race to this nigga.
Listen, that's a whole other story.
Oh shit!
I had
Really?
on tight pants.
God damn! That's
Had nothing to do with cardio.
Another
I had
story.
on tight pants. I had
oh
on
man, didn't you
no
run
shoes.
track, nigga? That was
I
long.
had on tight pants. He knew
That was a couple
I
years
told
ago,
him that
huh?
he changed
Too long ago.
My pants to shorts. He was like, nah.
To everyone listening, we just came from my mother's retirement party 2 days ago. 3 o'clock in the morning, we had a street race.
Oh shit!
Safe to say,
He won.
Smoked
that
he
race.
smoked this
I thought it was a long
He
time
turned
ago. You
around and
talking?
looked at
that
you.
race a long time ago. I burned his ass. This
Nah, didn't
one-
you lose twice?
No, he beat me the first time. No, I beat him the first time. He beat me this time.
God damn,
But
nigga!
I had on tuxedo pants, nigga, and I was barefooted.
I didn't want to bring it up. but-
God damn!
but
Besides a cliche,
yeah,
something I really want to do. It's not. It's kind of a general shit. By the end of 2022, I want to look back and have like tangible differences. Like, okay, I accomplished something. Like, there's things in my mind that I don't want to talk about.
I
I want to
see.
wait until they've manifested.
Yeah.
But I want to definitely look back and said, okay, I checked this off, check this off, check this off. Because when I look at 2021, I made some small differences, but it was like it wasn't enough because there was way more things in my mind that I wanted to do.
So you got a vision
and I
board.
let them kind of like just go by the wayside.
So you got a vision board.
I do have a vision board.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
No, I don't have a vision board, but but
That's
it's,
funny.
I know what those things are. Like me, I know a lot of people will tell you to write them down, but these things are very, very specific. So it's like I'm looking. You gotta just trust me on that. It's these few things I need to check off.
yeah.
And
What you trying to get to?
And I,
Yeah, when I
gotta
have
do
my
that.
goals, I try to. I mean, I usually accomplish them. Like my
Whoa.
goals last. Yeah, I accomplished my goals.
My man said, I will do it.
Yeah,
By
I
force of
like
my fire.
I don't mind sacrificing. I don't mind not doing stuff. I
Yeah.
mean, when you have a goal, you're supposed to accomplish it. What's the point, you know?
I saw a post online. This woman was saying how like this year, 22, is going to be the year that she has no resolution. She's not going to, you know, how you said, look back and see what she's accomplished.
Is it because of guilt or something?
No, she was just like, I'm not going to put any unnecessary pressure on myself to achieve a specific things or accomplishments
Is
or
she-
milestones.
Is she like very successful or something already?
No, this was just a post. Like her caption was just like, you know, like the life I have now. I want you to just maintain that. Like, you know, want to eat healthy, blah blah blah. But like, I don't want to check off anything at the end of the year. Like, got this,
And that's
got
okay.
this.
Nah,
yeah, that's her.
not
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Nigga,
cool.
you
Yeah,
need
yeah.
goals. You got to
Not
grow.
necessarily, no.
Oh,
I mean, I think
yeah.
that's a necessary pressure, number one. Number two, if you've achieved everything you want, not saying she did or she has. I mean, she
Yeah,
hasn't,
I don't know
she
what she does for a
It's
living.
like,
None of
at
that.
the end of the day, you just appreciate the moment that I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm living. I'm blessed. Sometimes with goals, you give yourself stress that you don't need. So I can respect that. I mean, with me, I had no goals. I just said, I mean, I want to continue on my journey of getting more fit, you know, staying in shape, being healthy, living. Because
Yeah,
it's one thing to set goals, but, you know, everybody has a time they got to go. And I think in 2021, we saw that niggas were dropping like flies. I mean, shit.
You thought because of
2020
the virus?
I mean, that
Period.
is just life, period.
period,
You've
yeah.
been dying, regardless of what it is. You know, I don't give a fuck what you says when you die. It's just you're dead. You know, so I think to be able to appreciate life and just take it in and enjoy it, as opposed to saying I got to do this and give myself unnecessary stress.
I don't
mean,
know.
fuck
Like
that.
while you're here, you know, you want to push yourself. You want to challenge yourself. You want to get better.
for sure. That's true too.
So
I think both things are true. I was like, I guess if I could find a post I sent it. She was basically saying like, American or maybe world society tells you like, when you're not at work, you need to occupy time. You need to have a hobby. You
Yeah.
need to like, exercise. Obviously, you need to like always be doing check mark. Constant improvement is the name of the game. And like, why?
Right.
You know, like
what?
Enjoy
But
life.
what's
is-
the alternative? Like, isn't the alternative
Enjoying
boring?
life.
No.
You enjoy accomplishing your goals.
No,
like, you don't like
not
your goals?
necessarily.
Not necessarily. Yeah, it's just like they could. What
hell?
if one of your goals is to like, I'm gonna not do anything. I'm gonna
What type
rest.
of dumbass goal
No,
is
wait,
that?
hold on.
It's not a
Hold on.
goal, nigga.
I'm saying like I'm gonna.
That's not a goal.
This year I'm gonna focus more on.
I'm sorry.
Rest.
That's funny, bro.
No, I'm saying
Or
like
living in the moment.
yeah. This year I'm gonna focus more on resting, relaxing, meditating,
Those are
silence.
goals, for sure. Those
I'm
are
gonna
goals.
focus. Maybe I will read. Maybe
That's
if
a
you're
goal.
a
Those are
reader,
goals. Those are goals.
I'm gonna just meditate, yoga. I'm gonna do
But
more
it's not a
relaxing.
tangible goal, so
That's
why I
tangible to say.
Well,
that
you can
rested
say
more.
I want to read one book a month. That's tangible.
That's
But
also tangible.
even like putting a number to it, it doesn't have to be tangible.
Yeah, just
Right.
I just want to read whenever I get to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna come home from work and I'm just
Chill.
sit on the couch.
That is not good, nigga.
It is.
What?
Everybody's
Enjoy
different.
life.
Everybody's
Like,
different.
No, that's not good.
Life is a rat race, right? So
No.
it's constant competition. It's constant feeling like you got to do things. It's nothing like just fucking resting. Just saying, you know what? I'm gonna enjoy the moment I'm in and just living presently. Fuck what this. Essentially, that's what life is. It's a rat race. I gotta achieve this. I gotta achieve that. It's working. Your goals, they require you to work towards them. Fucking just live. Just relax.
So okay. So like what you're saying and the conclusion you're coming to, in my opinion, don't seem to go. If life is a rat race, then what she's talking about is bad. You need to keep going forward and not say I'm going to do nothing. But the reason why I said it's okay for her to say I'm not going to make any New Year's resolution is because what he just said is it's okay for people to be different. Like if you tell me, yo, I'm just going to just sit on my ass all of 2022,
No.
whether I would do that or whether I think that's good for you to do that, if that's what you want to do, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. That's not okay.
It's okay for you to have your own views and you do what you want to do.
So for me, that is okay if the person's highly accomplished already. If they are highly accomplished and now they need to take a break. If you ain't make it, what are you resting
Everybody's
for?
goal is not to make it in life.
That's
some people
everybody
are okay with being mediocre.
Everybody's make it is different.
So I think the distinction
view of
between
success.
how you're framing it and how I'm framing it, I'm not saying what she's saying is good. I'm saying if that's what you want to do, that's okay for you to do. But for me, no, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But you guys are probably aspiring for, you guys have aspirations to be more than what it is you are now.
And that's
You guys-
okay. I'm saying it's okay for her to do what she wants to
Absolutely.
do, and it's okay for us to do what we want to do, and that's it. If she asks me my
All right.
opinion, that's something that's totally different.
All right, it's good for people to have a space to be themselves.
For sure.
If that's
For
what you're
sure.
Yeah,
saying.
and then
For
also,
sure.
Well, it
Sure.
depends on
some people
who
are
they want to
tired.
be.
As long as they're not
Most of the
hurting
time.
you. As long as they're not hurting you.
It's
Yeah.
a rat
Most
race
of the
from the
time.
time you were born up until high school. You're competing with everybody. Up until college, you're still competing. I mean, you're grinding, you're working. It's okay to just say, I'm going to spend this time just living in the moment, just relaxing, just appreciating life, whether she wants to travel. I mean, I think the way she framed it, it sounds like there's no goals, but there are obviously goals within her.
Yeah.
Her
We hope.
her statement.
Hopefully, yeah.
Because I mean, even if she's saying she wants to rest more, that's a goal. Or if I want to spend time traveling more, that's a goal. I mean, she framed it wrong, but not even wrong, but
Or maybe the way I presented it, but that was
but
the
there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely.
general gist I got was
I want to live and just enjoy life. I
Yeah.
want to take this shit in, as opposed to always competing or always trying to acquire something. Just enjoy what the fuck is here. Life is too short.
yeah.
You gotta
Very
learn to
short.
enjoy the grind, man. You gotta grind.
Yeah, man. No, you know what's funny? Like with her thing was like just to be more, sit down and smell the roses, and I think that's kind of like my resolution is to have boundaries for myself. It's like everything is not always enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't always live to maximize. Like you can't maximize every moment.
I said
You know what I'm saying?
before. Yes,
Like
that's for sure.
everything can't be every moment can't be a memory. Like you can't. Okay, no, you can't be constantly trying to create these moments. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you're saying don't try to make everything super special. Just let it happen.
Let things happen. Like don't force things. You know what I'm saying? Like create a boundary for yourself. Like cultivate discipline. These not cultivate. I have discipline, but like just exercise it more. Just you know what I mean? Like these are the things I be thinking about too. Is like, if I tell myself I want to go to the gym more, like let that be like something that you actually do. Like create the boundary in your mind that, man, I'm tired. I don't want to do it anymore. Like, no, once you get to this place, you got to pull back. You got to go to the gym. You have to. I guess boundaries or creating discipline maybe the same, one and the same, I guess, in my mind, the way I'm trying to say
the
it.
way you're saying it, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So just that, just like have discipline. Like the craziest thing I ever heard was I was talking to John about this. He was pretty much saying like the only thing discipline is you doing what you said you would do. That's all it is. It's really just like You want to do it. You said I want to do ABC, like you just said your checklist. So do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Even when you don't want to.
Right.
Do it.
That's
do
all
it.
discipline is.
That gym shit,
Like
bro.
following up with what
not
you
just,
said.
I mean, the gym is one aspect of it, and like once people get used to it, it's not so fucking difficult. It's just a lot of people.
Man, that gym shit difficult.
It's not. They're not. They have one. All right. So it's easier to stay in shape than to get in shape.
Yeah.
So when people are trying to get in shape, I agree that shit sucks. But when you can get in shape, it's so much easier. Just stay there. Just stay in shape. It doesn't hurt at all.
Shit
And
sound good.
Yeah, I was gonna say
you can't
yeah,
say
because-
just stay
yeah,
there.
because getting over that
Stay in
hump.
shape. Yeah,
Getting over that
the
hump.
hump sucks.
I've
It
gotten
does.
over the hump of being in shape. I'm in shape now, but that doesn't mean I don't wake up sometimes tired. Maybe the night before I was out a little later.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm just like, I'm not in the mood to go because I hate cardio. But I won't go to the gym and not do cardio. So it's constantly a dread. Like it gets to the point I got to put my headphones in and actually have a conversation while I'm running. Like, hey, so well, how was your day? You know, just for me to get over it. But
Have you tried? Have you tried drinking a lot of water and stuff outside of the gym that can make the gym easier when you get there?
water is not the issue, nigga.
Do you stretch?
What
do you talk? Do you stretch and drink a lot of?
I don't like running. Nigga. I hate running.
I'm saying there's things you can do to make running easier.
Nigga, I don't care how much water I fucking drink.
And
It's not gonna
stretch.
It's
Do
not
you-
going to make running easier.
Do you stretch?
You're not missing, you're missing the
Well,
point.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah. I think
Clearly gone.
Now we're about to get off the
We
point.
almost yeah.
funny.
We about
This
to-
nigga here.
So I think this is a good segue into that clip because now I want to ask the question, but play the clip first so we can get to it.
All right, so I'm lead into it. So what it is it's a woman reading. She's reading both parts of a text message thread that was sent to her. So it's a man and a woman speaking to one another.
Who's in the right and who's in the wrong? Babe, yes. What is the Peloton for? For us, babe. What do you mean, for us? To work out together. What's the issue? The issue is you bought a workout bike like you're saying I'm big or something. Babe, it's for the both of us to get back in shape. You're tripping. I'll call you on my break. No, I want to talk now. I had your child and this is the respect I get. Sure, I gained a few pounds, but you're supposed to love all of me. This is heartbreaking. You had Junior 2 years ago, babe. Sorry. You had Junior 2 years ago, babe. Your mom is always helping us out. You shop all the time and hang out with the girls 3 to 4 times a week. You keep using our son as an excuse to not work out. I love you and I want us both to be better. I want us both to be in better shape. You said you want honesty, right? I'm being honest. Wow, how dare you? I deserve to go out. I almost died having your son. Now you want me to go back to a size 6? If you can't accept me like I am, then I won't be using that bike. I will work out when I'm ready. You're insensitive and selfish? Postpartum depression is real. It's been 2 years. I will be staying at my mom's for the next few days. I have PTSD. I know all about depression. You have been partying and spending my money. I stayed quiet, babe. Now you're mad. You can stay at your mom's, but you need to either get a job and get back in shape or get this work, or this won't work anymore. I'm tired. Tired? Tired? After 3.5 years, you're tired? You never made me work before. Now you're making demands? Fine, then I'll see you in child support court. Don't text me anymore.
Fuck
Okay.
asshole.
What a code.
Hey, wow.
What a code.
Do what you gotta do. I will. And my mom got my back. Ask your mom if she has a job for you and room in her studio as well. Ooh.
All right.
Wow.
So yeah, again, that's a young lady reading a text message thread between a man and a woman about a Peloton and
A wife and a
exercise.
husband.
Oh, wife and husband, most likely. Sorry.
Oh, is it her thread?
No, it's not her.
Oh, she's just reading somebody
reading-
else.
yeah.
I'm over here judging her. and
Oh
shit.
yeah, no. Like she's reading it and asking, what do you guys think? Who's
That's
in the
good
right?
because she got you engaged.
Yeah, see, yeah, she's good at her.
That
her thing.
woman is kind of toxic.
Her name is his daughter 7 on TikTok. But yeah, that's her name. That's her name.
That's fucked up.
That's her
The
name.
one who-
His daughter
the one who
7.
ran.
The one who ran.
Damn.
The one who read
The
it.
number 7 or the word 7?
Now you can
Number
DM
seven.
that
All right.
bitch.
Yeah, if
No,
you,
that's not
like,
the fat girl who read it.
yeah, that's not the fat girl. That's just the young
Oh,
lady reading it. Boom. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, a lot
Shout out
there.
to you.
A lot
The
there.
woman in the text message conversation, she's kind of lazy and making excuses. Like this, like he said, you had the child 2 years ago. You're like, oh, I'm supposed to get back to size 6. I hope you ain't go to no damn 12, 14. Because then you're making your journey difficult, and a nigga don't want you at no 12, 14. Like, and he was being honest, or he like, you had a child, it's been 2 years now, and I know he still wants to be. I know she wants him to be faithful. She wants him to be attracted to her, and she's like, "Oh, you're supposed to accept me?" No, you're not.
Yeah, I ain't
That's why problems happen.
I met you at a 6. Get back to that. I mean,
yeah, the fuck.
My thing is this: the way he went about it, I thought was respectful.
Yeah,
he bought the Peloton. He said we can both work out. He didn't say you need to work out. He said we can both work out. This is a group thing.
That's
we're
fair.
a marriage. We're a couple. Yeah. Let's do this together. It's a journey we're gonna take together.
Yeah.
And I think that was very, very like
honorable, good,
mature.
Of him, mature, yeah.
Of him. The part where she got offended, I can't even see why, because at the end of the day, it's like we're sharing the responsibility of this workout, whether it's for you or for me. I'm not saying you're the one who needs to lose weight. I'm just saying we need to both work out. Her being offended was kind of whack. You know, it was like, and then she doesn't work. You know, you have no excuse. You're out with your friends every day, drinking, partying. You don't even have the kid like that. You know, his mom has the kid.
The mom is helping.
Like, come on, like, what are you doing? And I feel like she just got too comfortable.
Yeah.
In the situation, and you're not working. First of all, I want to know what state they live in.
That's funny.
That she can be out here not working because it ain't Florida. But even just the whole point of, you know, a woman feeling like, you know, you're supposed to accept me no, bitch, I didn't meet you at a 12.
It sounds like she just, to me, listen to that. It sounded like she just wanted to get upset because she wanted to be
he
upset.
Was too polite.
Yeah, he was like, I'm at work. Let's
polite.
let's talk later. I got to get back to work. She's still texting like, I want to do this now. Bitch, you know he's at work.
No, man.
You not even bringing any money. Let the man work and bring in some money.
Like,
she's trying to create a fight. She's looking for one.
Jimmy, what you think?
I was reading a lot of responses from the people here. I'll give you the first one, and I go from there. Someone said, "How did him wanting you fuck him? Because how did wanting you to be healthy ended up with him being on child support?
Oh my god!
Like how did
That's a woman though?
No, he said, "I'll see you." Like, oh no, she said child support. Then he was like K. So if it's like, if I love you this much and I want you to be healthy, and she threw child support at you, she's probably angry and upset.
That's a fuck.
How did you get there? But the next one was like, by the way, PT postpartum depression can last for years, not just. He's just like, so you had him 2 years ago. You should be fine by now. And I think that's the part where I was like, damn, dog, you got to be a little bit more sensitive to your.
That's insensitive.
No, that just sounded like a fucking excuse to me.
I mean, but
if you could acknowledge that
he should
postpartum, like, bitch, you've already.
She said that though. I have postpartum, whatever, and he was like, "You had him 2 years ago."
He needs to encourage her to go to therapy. It's not, you don't be mean and shit.
Yeah, this is your, I guess, wife, lady.
Oh, fuck that.
I mean,
it's an excuse.
I think what it is for him, the way you got to do it better than that.
Yeah,
she can't just come home.
Wrong?
I'm assuming that she came home and saw a bike, or he was like, "Yo, I got us a bike." Like, there has to be some kind of lead up beforehand, dog. It can't just be like, "Yo, it's a bike.
Get on that bike.
Yeah, let's go work out.
Get on this bike."
He didn't say get on the bike. He said it's for us to work out.
Yeah, dog. That's not the way, dog. You got to be like
in my home when
but
I'm the only one that fucking works.
Right, but is it a surprise? Like, why is she surprised that there's a Peloton bike in the house?
right.
I mean,
yeah, you see how you paused?
I mean,
Yeah.
no.
That's the answer
Is
right
that
there.
how the video started?
Your pause is the answer right
I
there.
missed that part.
Nah.
Think about this. If I'm getting an exercise
we're
bike,
He probably should have
we
talked to
don't
her
know the
about it.
context because we're assuming
we
don't-
know that she was surprised.
Yeah, the first thing is, what's
Okay,
the
but
Peloton
we
for?
don't know if he told her prior, like, hey, baby, let's start working out.
Why would she ask that
assuming-
question?
Yeah, we're assuming.
We're assuming. So let's not act like we don't know that he could have had this conversation with her. Hey, we need to start working out. Let's get a trainer. And he just pops up out of nowhere with a Peloton. We don't know what they said beforehand. We don't know what he told her beforehand in the weeks, months, days prior to the Peloton being there. You know what I'm saying? So
do y'all believe that women, or not believe, I guess, or what do you think about the idea that women give up their bodies to help produce children, obviously, so they give up their I guess shape for that?
Their beauty?
Like they're willing to not beauty. Sorry, I'm sorry to try to shape. They're willing to sacrifice their shape to, you know, for children. Like they know, like, all right, when I have this kid, obviously I may not be the size 0 I was before. But
If I did it, I wouldn't be complaining, bitch. I can't do it.
come on, Peter,
Nah,
man.
I'm fucking. Don't all these messages.
Come
and
on,
shit.
Wow, it's too late.
It's 2022, y'all.
Okay, he's
yeah,
fucking.
do better, nigga.
Yeah, come on now. But yes,
I think that
Man, that's it's an honorable thing. It's an admirable thing. It's something to be expected. It's normal. It's a part of life. Obviously, for most women, you're gonna have children and you're gonna gain weight. You're not gonna look the same way that you did prior to having those children.
Did, but
and
some do. That's true.
Just and that's why I said most. Also, just as a product of getting older, you're not gonna look the way that you used to look. It's gonna be different. I think you just gotta accept that what is normal, and you just take it from there. If you want something different from that, that's a conversation that you guys gotta have as soon as possible, and then that person has to agree or don't agree, because if they don't agree, you're gonna be living like
I just see it as laziness on her part, though. Like, I mean, I understand if you're not working, but
that's the part for me.
You got time to go out and shop. It's one thing if you're a woman who's working, a 9 to 5. You got to come home, take care of the kid. You got to cook dinner.
But she may just not want to. What if let's say
gain weight?
Let's say she just didn't. There's some people who just don't want to. They have all the time in the world. They just don't want to.
Don't feel upset when I'm not attracted to you anymore. It's simple.
And I agree with that. That's why I said I think it's important for them to have had that conversation at some point in time. That Peloton, from reading that, I know we don't know what were the conversations leading up to it, but just reasonably, that shit seemed like so much of a surprise. Like, damn, nigga, you just bought this Peloton bike, nigga. Where the bike come from?
I'm also sure that at some point he had a conversation with her about being.
We hope.
Hopefully,
niggas ain't buying Peloton like that impulsively. Just said, okay, I'm buying a Peloton because this bitch is fat.
I bought one impulsively for me.
You got a Peloton?
Yeah, I had one, but it was impulsive and it was for me. I remember because I was on Valentine's Day and I was like, okay, I need to go get me some Valentine's Day gifts, and I saw a Peloton. I was like, damn, I need a Peloton.
Let me love me. Let me love me.
Let me love me.
That nigga was single on Valentine's Day. He said, "What's wrong with me?"
Let me love me.
Nigga, why would I be in the mall on Valentine's Day?
But like, okay, one exchange I'm looking at now, the lady goes, the issue is that you bought a workout bike, like you said, I'm big or something. He like, man, you tripping, I'll call you on my break. It's for both of us. She goes, no, I want to talk now. I had your child, and this is the respect I get. So I gained a few pounds, and you're supposed to love all of me. This is heartbreaking. And I'm like, well, damn, shit.
I think she went from 0 to 100.
That was quick.
Like, I think he was being, not that he couldn't have done it better, in my opinion, but just if we're basing it just off of that message, he was pretty reasonable, and I think she went really, really hard, and I think that's where this whole conversation goes left. Yeah, and it's mostly, in my opinion, her fault. Because she took it for real. Because she took it really, really far. It's like
that
damn.
that extra weight.
Child support office, like, come on, how there?
That extra weight got her feeling emotional.
To, like, this is your husband, your partner, and you want to burn a nigga? He been taking care of you this whole time.
It's tough. Cause
that's how the fuck do you get there from this conversation? Emotions. Now you talking about I'm gonna put you on child support.
No, but even just like when she was like, this is respect that I get, he was like, you had Junior 2 years ago. And it's like, I think this is a big this is a big difference between men and women. We just see things very differently, because what he's saying makes complete sense to me.
Absolutely.
Like you still depressed.
Yeah.
And I would never say that out loud. But the first thing in my mind, I would have been like, man, come on.
You out here partying, shopping.
That would be in my mind. But then when she was like, but that's inappropriate to say to your lady. Like, man, you had him 2 years ago.
It's inappropriate to say to anybody.
It's inappropriate for her to try to keep the conversation when he's trying to work. He already said, let's do this later. I'm trying to bring in some money. So now she's forcing him to continue talking. Yeah. He already tried to lead the conversation.
And at that point, however it comes out, it comes
out. But they just don't want to get off the phone.
But one thing, he also says, I have PTSD, so I know all about depression. So he's kind of like minimizing her postpartumness.
Yeah, don't experience.
Yeah, but I also feel like, was that an excuse?
It probably wasn't.
Which part was what an excuse?
Everything she said. It sounded like she was being defensive.
It sounded like she was being defensive.
Yeah, I think she's being defensive.
I think she was being defensive.
I didn't get postpartum from any of the conversation. It's just she threw it out there just to kind of like.
It's like.
But this is what I've learned. When I say this is what I've learned, I have learned it. I have not perfected it. When someone I know is defensive, or they could be some kind of type of way that could lead to conversations like this, I learned that I'm the one that needs to change, because this person obviously,
because they're in their feelings right now,
because this is the type of person that they are, and if I could recognize it and they don't recognize it, then I'm the one who needs to do something different. So the only advice I would give him, just based off of that conversation, knowing if my wife is defensive, then I would be responding differently, so that conversation
like
goes
he tried
differently.
to.
Yeah.
Like
Wait,
I think
so
he could have did better than that.
So you're saying in that moment he should have done better, or you're saying for the future conversations he could take it and learn and do better?
Both.
Oh, both.
Yeah.
Because in my personal experience from dealing with people who are either, I know they're hot tempered, they're defensive, I know that they're sensitive or more sensitive than I am, then I know that, okay, this is a sensitive topic. That means I need to tread even more lightly than I would with another person, because I thought he was doing good. But if she's a defensive person more than one of us, or more sensitive than one of us, then you need to act in that kind of way.
I think it would be good if someone, him, whoever, someone encourages her to go to therapy. She says she's dealing with the postpartum depression. She needs to speak with a professional about that to heal.
She out here shopping and shit.
Yeah, shopping ain't gonna help her. It's not. That's not a cure.
And you're not even working. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, she needs to go to a professional so that she can heal and move forward.
That'd be the problem with me. Like, you say you're suffering from PTSD.
Postpartum.
Postpartum.
Yeah.
But
I guess PTSD.
where are you with trying to heal yourself? You know, if you're not going to therapy, but you're out shopping, so you can acknowledge that I have a problem, but you're not doing shit about trying to get trying to resolve. Like, come on.
He's offering solutions.
What's so funny about this? This is something you posted in the group chat one day. Was like, remember I forgot who posted. A woman was like, ladies, if you're dating a guy, one way to know if he likes you or not is describe a problem that you're having and see his response, right? Like, all men always want to fix something. So when we're like, you got postpartum, fix it. Because if I got PTSD, I would fix it, right? Like you just said, if you got PTSD, go to therapy.
Yeah,
if you got,
encourage her to go.
Right, but that's just how we. I mean, I'm not trying to stereotype men, but like we feel like shit wrong, fix it.
But to me, that's not like a tension. It's not a tension in the office where your coworker's talking. You're not getting along with a coworker, and a guy just listens. This is your mental health, so he should help her take care of her mental health. If it's something like, oh, this girl, she's being mean, you just listen and hum. But this is her mental health, so he should try to help her fix it.
But
that's the point I'm saying. Yeah.
If you're using that, and from what it sounded like in the clip, that was her first time bringing that shit up, because he sounded like he was surprised. He was like, "Girl, that was 2 years ago."
Oh, the postpartum. Yeah.
And that's why I said it sounded like an excuse. Because
that's a good point.
Where was she, saying this weeks in advance? I mean, he sounds like the kind of proactive guy that's going to be like, baby, let's go get therapy. But she brought it up as an excuse because she ain't want to lose no fucking weight with her fat ass. So that's the problem. Like, don't use it as an excuse, but you weren't seeking therapy for your own self. Like, nobody's in charge of you but you. You got to do the best for you. You're not doing that, but you're out shopping and spending money. Come on.
So, I get what you're saying, but I think the problem is when you're dealing with any type of mental health issue, people who are not getting help, whatever they're doing to cope, it's hard to just judge it. It's hard, even though it may make logical sense. Like, yo, you recognize you have a problem. Why aren't you getting help? Well, because they have a problem.
That's why.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's why you encourage them. You offer to go with them. You can't force them to go to therapy. You maybe bring it up slowly. You encourage them. You say, hey, I'll go with you. I'll help you find someone in your network or whatever. And you do it softly and gently. Clearly, they're having a mental episode or they're having an issue. You don't be mean about it. Yeah. You gently encourage them and you offer to go with them.
Now, I found, you were going to say something?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I found the post from the witch. So it goes, unmarried ladies, one of the ways to truly vet a man is to invite him into a problem that you need solved. The next time you need tires, a new hard drive, or even that basement painted, mention it to him. Listen for his response. Watch for his actions. A real man is looking to serve and looking for a problem to solve. If your problems are being ignored, his phone calls should be ignored as well.
Oh, that's manipulative shit.
Yeah, exactly
Serve
right.
who, bitch?
Yeah, all right. I stand, Peter. Come on.
You gonna tell me about my basement needs to be painted? Fuck.
See, like that. That's the problem.
You
It's
That's
like,
funny as fuck.
it reduces me to an instrument, to a work
So
for
manipulative.
hire. Yeah, that
Just
wouldn't
mention it
like.
and see
What's
his
that website they
response.
got? What you telling me about?
Oh,
TaskRabbit.
TaskRabbit
And Thumbtack.
Thumbtack, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You
what
better go on Fiverr or go on Upwork.
Yeah,
They serve.
Yeah.
Bitch, I don't serve.
yeah. See, that.
Yo, son.
I'm not a servant.
Straight up,
Bro, that shit
What you
too
talking
funny,
about?
bro.
especially somebody you dating. Like, don't get into
That's
these
manipulative,
games. Yeah,
man.
that's very manipulative. Because what do they say? Stupid games win stupid prizes.
Yeah.
You know, like
Perfect.
Stop. Don't do that, man.
What's crazy
Don't do
is a lot of people agree with that, and it's so fucked up. It's like
Yeah.
These
this-
are women who weren't born with fathers in the home.
Yeah,
Nah,
they
not
don't,
even,
They don't
not
have
even,
guidance.
not
man.
even. I don't
wanna say
They don't
that,
know
but-
what
Not
they're
even,
doing.
not even.
Shit
That's
just-
just dumb bitches and dumb bitches,
Damn,
bro.
damn.
It's a dumb. No, for real. It's a dumb person listening to another dumb person.
They don't know good information.
I hate to be so strong about it, but this is my thing. First of all, the context that's missing is where is this person at in your life? If we're casually dating, you're gonna expect me to just come and paint your fucking basement?
Yeah,
Are you
what up?
crazy?
Come on, bro.
You know,
Come on, bro.
What do I look like? Yeah,
What the
come on.
fuck is that?
Meanwhile, I'm
Bitch,
taking
you
out on
crazy.
dates and spending money on dates.
Right.
And I'm just
The hell?
Like that's
slave.
that's some
Paint your
man,
basement, the fuck?
That's so stupid, and that's why I paused when I read the examples that they gave, because it's like, bro, you need new tires. What the fuck am I supposed to do about that? now,
pay for them.
Yeah, I know.
Now I'm so happy you said that, because that's what I was going to get to. Now it doesn't necessarily say we got to pay for it, but that is the natural reaction to everybody, is saying that, damn, you got to pay for these new tires. I can give you some good ass advice. So according to this thing right here, yeah, I'd be a great man, because I could help you problem solve without having to pay for it. I can tell you about TaskRabbit and Thumbtack.
Oh yeah, I point you in the
Tell
right
you where
direction.
Tire
you in the
Kingdom
right
is. It's right
direction.
down the street.
Dumbass.
Go get some tires.
It's just when she in the beginning when she says unmarried
ladies,
you
no.
know, people you dated.
That's why
And
you're not married.
You remain unmarried.
Listen
idiots.
to that advice. The fuck?
Idiots.
like if you just dating a guy, don't play these games.
Don't
man.
play
The
those
fuck?
type of games.
Yeah, don't play these games.
When
You're gonna lose every time.
You gonna lose.
Yeah, you
should.
will. You will.
You gonna
You
lose
will.
every time.
You should.
There's no winning in that.
Yeah,
Like you
there's no
said.
winning.
You
Yeah.
should. Nah, that's probably
Now,
some nigga
like
that
somebody
do
go
it.
do it. Now you got yourself a simp. You want a simp?
No, and you know what? I had this conversation with somebody. I had this conversation with multiple people, actually. When you find a man that will solve all of these problems with you with just money, that's typically a man that wants to control you.
That's
So
good.
you ladies, you really need to be aware of that. Somebody who always wants to put their money on it, yeah, nah,
They ain't
they,
got nothing else to offer.
that's what
Right.
that's their bargaining. That's not even a bargaining thing. That's their thing to leverage you. That's not a good person right there. Now, I think a better way to have framed this is someone who would ask you, "Hey, I need my basement painted.
Do you know?
I'm going, or no, I'm going to paint it. Do you mind coming to paint it with me?
Yeah, help me.
And then say, hey, yo, afterwards, I got some chicken. I got some chicken or a drink or something.
I don't paint.
But
don't paint.
okay,
I don't paint.
but
no.
But if you said, okay, I got you. Now, if you said you don't do that, okay, cool, that's fine. Now, maybe for that person, it's one of two things. You can say, damn, this is a nigga who won't do something with me. Or you could say, well, shit, this is hard. Like
probably
fucking,
just don't fucking paint.
like fucking painting is hard. Like
That's
that
like you
shit
walking up
is
to a female
hard.
saying you should cook me dinner. Like that expectation is not realistic.
That's
I
fucking
just met
wild.
you, number one, number two. What if you can't fucking cook?
What if I can't paint?
And
Or what if
and
I
to
don't
paint.
cook?
I
Yeah.
pay for shit to get done. So I had this conversation with the
Yo,
young lady
yo,
I'm
bola.
dating. I'm like, listen. She's like, oh, what would you do in that situation? I'm like, I don't. What if I don't paint? What if there's certain things I just don't
do. I don't do
Right.
that.
I'm okay with paying someone to do it.
Right.
But I mean, if we're just dating, I can point you in the direction of who you can pay to do it. I'm not paying to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if we're together in a relationship, like for instance,
We'll
she said,
figure it out
if-
together.
What if she said, what if we had a baby and the crib need to get put up? I ain't put up my daughter's first fucking crib. I waited till my brother came in town, and thank God my daughter wasn't born yet, but he put the shit together.
He
I
put
don't
it
have the patience. For me,
Yeah.
I can do it, but I don't have the patience. So I would pay someone to do it. Thank
Right.
God for my brother John. But You can't get at me because of what I don't do.
That's right.
If you don't fucking cook, I have to accept you don't fucking cook.
That's right.
You know, but it's just like women want the world and everything in it.
Me, I have no
delusional.
like one thing when my wife know about me, like I don't get embarrassed because I know what I can do. I know exactly what I can. And I'm proud of my limitations.
Mm-hmm.
The thing said, "Can you change my hard drive?"
What?
She said one of those examples. I can't paint. I can't change your hard drive. I can't do that. So if that's a
Deal breaker?
deal breaker, then
And
so
what's
be it.
your image of a man? You're looking for a nigga to come change your hard drive, come change your change your tires and paint your.
It said I
you
need
use the
new
word
tires.
serve.
Yeah.
It said I
Come
need
on.
new
Like
tires.
you want a slave.
What I don't like about posts like this, it always reduces women to children. You as an adult, you're just an adult. If you would frame it, hey, I need new tires. Where's a good place I can go get new tires? That's an adult conversation. You can have that conversation. 2 men, 2 women, a man and a woman, a man and a man. That makes sense. But if it's just like, hey, I need new tires.
yeah.
what?
What you gonna do? Yeah.
Okay. Like, come on.
I don't.
And all the people especially women that I saw, that's like, yeah, girl, that's it. That's what's gonna get me a man.
That's what-
Bitch, no, you
that's
35.
why they
What are
struggling.
you talking about?
That's why they
What you
struggling.
mean?
Stop.
No.
Yeah, you're an adult, man. Like stop playing. Even
That's-
like with
that's
niggas,
why
like
they
when niggas
struggling.
like, I can't cook, so I don't cook. It's
Okay,
like
well.
this is a life skill. This is a survival skill. Like I don't know how to cook well. I'm not saying I'm fucking, like
Emerald.
Mike know how to cook.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
do.
like they could cook. I could make food for sustenance.
But they got
know what I'm
do it
saying?
yourself videos on YouTube. You
Okay.
can learn. You can get a
But you gotta
cookbook.
want to do that, and if not, just be okay with the alternative, meaning you're going to go buy food.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not going to place my
That's
expectation
expensive
like,
versus
I don't know how to
cooking.
fucking
Hey.
eat.
Yeah.
My wife better know how
She
to
better
cook.
know how to cook. No, she may not know how to cook either.
That's
and
real.
And you an adult. You have to
That
fend
is
for yourself
real.
as well.
It'd be
Stop
great
playing.
if someone learned in that situation because paying for all your meals versus
Just-
cooking your meals, that's a
okay,
lot of.
Peter.
I'm just saying.
To cook, nigga.
All right, so
If you
some
can
people
afford
won't
to-
learn
to
it.
Pay to have someone cook for you or even buy food, then buy
That's
it.
real.
But I can't place my limitations on someone else and expect them to
Ban
It's retarded.
Fix it all.
You're a fucking
Banning.
infant.
Banning. That's exactly right. I completely agree. Like you're an adult, dog. Like come on now.
Be one.
Yeah, be one.
Be one.
Be one. Stop.
Be
Stop
one.
messing around for sure.
Now, speaking of something adult, something that we at least 3 of us love, Insecure. Insecure just ended, so that's it. End of a good time. Insecure was a great
That
show.
shit hurt my heart.
Great
dog.
show.
That's
man.
funny.
Great show, dog.
So, what do y'all think about the ending?
They rushed it. That was my opinion. It's like it was too many things in one fucking episode. Like,
Can y'all explain the ending for some people who might not
Sure.
seen Insecure?
watch it. Fuck around.
I mean, no, and overall, Issa, the star of the show, and her boyfriend Lawrence, they have a whole relationship. They in the beginning they end because she cheats on him because she feels like he's not ambitious enough. 5 years later, they go through the motions. They get back together, and he has another child with someone else, but they get back together and everything. Bo is tied. Her best friend Molly, another serial dater, finally finds the right guy who's right under her nose the whole time, marries him. You know, that's kind of how it ties up. Yeah, it ties up very conveniently. You know, but I love the show.
Happily ever after.
Yeah,
ending.
which is a lot of black women said like we finally get at least a show that's like, you know, we have a win. Yeah, we get a win in a show with just black women. I was like, all right, that's good. I support that too.
The
you know?
Cosby Show had women winning.
I don't know about the
The Cosby Show.
That was a long time
They
ago.
don't watch the
that
Cosby
was
Show.
before me, brother.
That was a long time ago,
I don't know.
boy.
I don't know about that. Yeah, you know. So
Hey,
that
Y'all
was-
need to get Hulu or something.
Yeah, that was before our time there. One thing though that I do remember the episode before the final episode.
The penultimate.
Thank you. The penultimate episode. Her new boyfriend Nathan. Right. They're in a relationship. They go to a house party with the ex-boyfriend Lawrence is there. So, have you ever been in a situation where you with your current lady and her ex-boyfriend is present somewhere, or ex-dude or ex-guy she used to talk to, whatever, is present somewhere?
I have
No.
been. I mean, several times. Shit.
Oh, really?
I've done a lot of dating, but I mean, I've been in places where my thing is I usually look better than
Yes.
a nigga, and
Oh,
I'm
my
bigger
God.
than a nigga, so it's like
Clearly.
I don't really be intimidated, and I think I make niggas intimidated because I'm bigger than most niggas anyway. So you know, I dress pretty good for myself. I think so I think they're usually more intimidated by me than I am of them. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I've never had a nigga come out of like that shit that happened
with Nathan and Lawrence, yeah.
That was wild.
That shit is wild.
I think he called him Little Man.
Yeah, he did.
Lawrence, the ex-boyfriend.
Imagine nigga calling me Little Man.
Called,
I slap the shit out
the
you.
ex-boyfriend said,
We
yo,
gotta fade.
like, get out the way. I need to talk to her. Like, we got some issues to resolve.
Gotta fade.
So nigga was like, what? Like, you know, he was ready to, but then he just got mad and he got mad with both of them. Like, I think I don't know if I would get mad at I would get mad at Issa in that situation.
Like, no, nigga.
Yeah, stop playing with me. Yeah.
This is your
She acknowledged it,
situation,
and she.
Yeah.
And because you didn't resolve it, he still had, well, not because you didn't resolve it, but he still has unresolved issues. You obviously do, as
Call
well
me
as you're
little
sitting
man.
there listening
Fuck.
to it.
You're right.
You know,
Yeah.
it should have been shut down from jump. Like, nah, nigga, I'm good. This ain't the time and the place. I'm with my nigga. I'm with my man. She didn't do
coulda
that
dead
shit,
it.
so she's guilty.
She could have dead it. Yeah, you're right.
Don't fuck with
Would
me.
y'all have, I guess y'all just answered the question. That was the next one I was going to ask. If you knew that your lady and the ex were all in the same place now, they have unresolved things that you even felt when y'all be at home, like, man, she might be still with this nigga. Or over him, or still thinking about him. Would you give her the opportunity to get closure?
I would, because I want it to be over. Like, so, and I want it to be over one way or another, whether that means me and her are over or her and him are over. I think it's a great idea for them to talk. So if I was Nathan in that situation,
Yeah.
I would have said, look, if y'all got something to talk about, yo, y'all go ahead and y'all talk about it. Issa, I'm gonna be over here chilling with the homies, and let's not have this weird, awkward shit, because in the beginning of the episode, they're like kind of going at it in a stupid ass way, in an immature way, and it's like, I don't want to do this because we have mutual friends. I'm gonna see you again, and it's either we resolve it now peacefully, or I'm gonna fuck you up the next time I see you, and it's gonna be on site. It's not gonna. Nobody's gonna be holding me back.
The exes.
It's not gonna be like, oh no, don't do that. No, because I'm gonna overreact. So y'all niggas need to go ahead, resolve that shit, and whatever it is, even if that means you're gonna dump me, fine. It's better because it's better for you to dump me and you be with the person you're supposed to be than you're with me and resenting me and it's not real.
I agree. I think it's better.
You would allow closure in that situation. You would walk away.
Walk away. I give her the opportunity to find that closure. I think that's the healthier.
Privately.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Well, privately or
Them
I
two-
don't know.
I mean,
I'm
them
not
two
gonna
in
sit
a-
here, you over there and talk.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
not gonna
give a
watch.
fuck. I don't need to watch.
can't
I
do
just
that.
think they need to. If you want to fix that, go ahead and go get closure. I don't give a fuck. The fuck that. I mean, if you want to be with me, or be with that nigga. Go get
I mean, you gotta
closure.
look at where they were at in their relationship. Nathan and Issa.
Issa, yeah.
You know, like they were already moving in together. This is like we're in love.
You got it.
So you're saying they shouldn't have needed closure?
At that point, no. I think that was irresponsible on her part to still be thinking about the nigga.
Yeah.
That's wild as fuck.
Oh, she was thinking about him too.
Yeah,
She was.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
she was.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
absolutely.
Actually, like she called the nigga one time and hung up real quick. When
Yeah.
she got drunk.
She was
She
thinking
just
about
wanted to
him as
hear
well.
his voice or something.
Yeah, I mean
that's weird.
ultimately who she wanted to be with, but that's the problem with a lot of women. They get into situations without having
Shit,
resolved their previous relationship.
people, yeah.
People.
Yeah.
Do y'all think as men we would know if our lady still had feelings for her ex?
No.
I think I can
No.
tell with the person I'm with. I think I'd be
Nope.
like, well, can I?
You wouldn't
You
know.
li-
I don't think I would
I don't
know.
know.
You would
Could
never know.
In general, probably not.
Let me not say never, because I'm pretty sure you could tell sometimes. But if somebody really want to hide something from you, it's possible for somebody to hide something from you. And that's just that.
I
point
think you
blank.
can tell when someone has like they don't have the right mind. You can tell when someone's immature or they're
Yeah.
thinking wrong. That is obvious. But specifically that it has to deal with their ex.
Yeah, them faking
I
the
don't know
phone.
about that.
Nah.
See, to me, it was like, I said this on a previous podcast, I'm for closure and all that. Like, I allow you to give you that space. I've done that. We all been out. My wife's ex-boyfriend, well, not closure, but she saw that nigga, yeah, whatever. Nigga, tell that nigga make me drinks too. Like, fuck out of here. But what I didn't like was like, before Nathan, the current boyfriend, I think he went to go get a drink for them or some shit like that. And then Lawrence walked up like, yo, are you happy with that nigga? And then Nathan came and saw them having this conversation. Like, are you happy with him? Are you? And Issa's just looking like deer in the headlights. So that to me would be offensive.
Nathan was
It
the
is
new
offensive.
boyfriend who asked.
Right.
Nathan, yeah.
I think it is offensive, but I think the problem with it is you put her on the spot. Like you
Why
put
is
her
that
on
a
the
problem?
spot.
Why is that a problem?
What's the problem? We've been together a year. We live together.
Right, but then why let them try to have closure? Because if it's only that nigga that needs closure, why do you need to be involved?
Why do you, Issa?
Why would she need to be involved? There obviously, if she needs closure, at least in my opinion, there's something unresolved with you. So I wouldn't put her in no emotional spot. It's like once I see y'all doing what y'all got to do, I will acknowledge it and say,
Nathan
look, do what y'all got.
He asked what's going on.
Yeah, he was not wrong.
He's not wrong for that.
I didn't say you wrong for that. I'm saying what he's talking about.
But to me, it's like I'm for closure. If you legit have like, you know, unresolved things with your ex, maybe y'all tried to have a baby and you had a miscarriage and y'all both just left from that. It's like you couldn't fix it because y'all both just distraught. 2 years later, you see him at a party and something. You know what I mean? I don't know. How do you feel?
You're in love with this girl already?
See, if I'm in love, like it depends.
It's hard.
It depends. It's hard.
That shit sound good.
But to me,
all right, so let me use the real example that happened in
the show.
Insecure,
Yeah.
right? And then let me get to it. So whatever his name, what's
Nathan.
Nah, the other one.
Lawrence
had the baby, right?
Yes.
Then the question was asked by Molly: if he didn't have the baby, what would you have done? I'm sorry. She asked the question like, what do you think it would have been like if you would have gave him a chance? And so Issa didn't have that question. That's kind of, in my opinion, that's like asking like, well, are you sure you want to be with me? You never gave it a chance. You didn't even think about it because you were so mad you moved on.
Yeah.
So if she still needs closure, in my mind, I think it's the same thing. She needs to ask herself, wait, hold up. Let me discover right now, talking to you, that did I miss something or am I not missing something?
Well, what do you mean by discover right now? Like have a chance to get that relationship back?
No. Just to have a conversation and just see like, where am I at right now? How am I going to react when I'm actually talking to you? Because you imagine in your mind what it's going to go like when I talk to somebody, but when you really talk to them, you're like, oh shit, this shit went way different.
I just feel like if closure comes and the way how it happened, it was kind of like a surprise to everyone. Like surprise to Issa, she was like, oh shit, we having this conversation right now. And then Nathan walked up like, fuck, y'all having this conversation right now? If I'm Nathan, I'm like, she whack. Yeah. That's the first thing on my mind. Like,
setting was fucked.
That is crazy.
I got fooled. Like, yeah, she
whack.
whack.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably would have been like, damn,
you
all
whack.
right, cool. And I
yeah.
would have
walked
had to run after me.
Yeah.
And even then, I probably been like, I'm straight. Like,
I'd have been like, I'm straight. Yeah, like, because I'm pro closure, but it can't just happen. Like we'd have had a conversation about it beforehand. It would have been like
I agree with
like
that,
a setup,
for
like
sure.
You know, I'm thinking about it. We have conversation after conversation after conversation.
But do you blame her for Lawrence coming up to her unexpectedly?
Yeah, she should have shot the shit down.
Yeah, she should have shot it down.
The same way you a female in the club and you got a man and the nigga's like, oh, let me buy you a drink. If you like, I'm drinking cranberry vodka, but you already guilty. It's.
I
hey,
agree.
now I'm good.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm good. Hell no. Right.
Yeah, that's a
like,
good point.
I'm good. Like at this point, your loyalty is to the guy you're with.
That's a great point.
And if you're putting him in a position that's compromises his integrity, I mean, him as a man,
then it's
how
on
he
you.
feels his feelings. Like at that point, you fucked up. Cause Lawrence don't owe that nigga shit.
Yeah,
like, you do.
Lawrence could
but
be
I would
like,
have slapped the shit out of Lawrence too, though.
Oh no, you got to.
I would have slapped the shit.
They would have beat your ass.
Who's they?
All the niggas at the party.
They gotta beat me, or you talking about Nathan and me and Nathan's size, nigga? Because the nigga ain't whooping me. I don't give a fuck.
No, if it's you, it's you right now,
bro, you would have got whooped. You talking about 5 niggas? Stop.
Imagine a nigga.
3 you can't whoop me,
nigga.
Damn.
Imagine a nigga come right. Say we like we just
Me
said
and Peter
earlier.
looked at each other like, come on.
We was just at my old girl retirement party. Say a nigga came up, saw one of y'all with y'all ladies, and like, yeah, I need to talk to her.
No,
fuck out of here.
No.
Fuck out of here,
It's a
nigga.
fade.
Fuck out of here.
I don't care if it was The Rock. Like, nigga, get
Fuck out of here, nigga.
We'll
Calm the
beat
fuck
your
down.
ass.
what I'm
That's
saying.
real.
Like at the end of the day, Nathan, I said it right.
Nathan,
Yeah,
yeah.
Nathan.
should have slapped the shit out of Lawrence.
And he would have got his ass beat.
No,
That's Lawrence homeboy party.
Right. It's a whole bunch of niggas in there that's
They'll
for
beat your
Lawrence.
ass.
I guess.
Yeah, Nathan would have got his ass whooped.
Nah, that's a one-on-one nigga. Let them boys fade.
Nah.
One-on-one, man.
For a
Yes.
female.
I've been in a similar situation. My situation was, well, I'll just go ahead and say it. So I was at a party, and it was a party with a whole bunch of people who went to a school where my ex-girlfriend and her baby daddy went to. But I never knew what the nigga looked like. So I'm at the party and I just see a random nigga just staring at me. And I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga keep staring at me? Somebody come to me and say, hey, that's such and such baby daddy. And I'm like, oh shit, it's fucking pressure.
You bigger than yourself.
Nah, we was the same. We was like, he was bigger than me. But but
why
not
you
by
say
not,
old shit.
but not like you bigger than me. He was just a nigga bigger than me, but not like you bigger than me. Like it would have been like if he would have thought that I'd have been somebody to just play with, he would have been in for a party. Like it would have been some shit. But like that party with Lawrence, it was mostly niggas that went to their school. It was mostly they friends, and I'm with 2 niggas. And I'm like, damn, but it's like 10 other niggas in here. And I'm just like, damn, I was just so happy though. Somebody came up to me, actually a frat brother of mine, and said, yo, I know you with such and such. And there go the nigga. And I was like, should I approach him? Because there's some issues that I know is going on. And I told her, I said, yo, at some point in time, we got to talk about these things because it's becoming a fucking problem.
I'm not approaching no nigga. I'm approaching
And I did it. I didn't approach him.
That nigga would have whooped your ass.
That nigga would not have whooped my ass.
Yeah, you just say he was 10 deep.
No, I said he wouldn't. I didn't say they wouldn't. That's different.
Collectively,
Him, no,
probably.
no, him, no.
Nah, I'm never checking another nigga about.
But I wasn't gonna check him. I was gonna have a conversation. I'd have been like,
that's not your place, Mr. Saverho.
no, it's not. But you don't even know what I was finna talk to him
I
about.
don't care. I'm not talking about none of your exes. If you put me in a situation that's gonna make me feel uncomfortable, I'm gonna check my woman about it. Like, listen, you knew what the situation was. I had experienced something similar, you know, and I was with someone. She invited me to a fucking dinner party, and a dude who she had been casually, you know, involved with sexually, you know, in the past. It was years ago. That's now her best friend. Nigga stand me up and down, you know. But my pressure wasn't with him. My pressure with you. But like I told her, if he would have got out of line, I would have slapped him to the ground.
Oh, you should have.
I mean,
But the difference between
but he didn't get out of line though.
he did
he
it.
did it. I mean, he kind of did. It just he didn't say a word to me. He was doing the most as it pertained to her. They taking pictures, nigga putting his leg up and shit. And he knows that's my girlfriend, you know. So it's like you doing too much, nigga.
Yeah, he was doing too much on that leg shit. I would have said something. I'd be like, my nigga, what you doing?
You said that's his best friend now.
That's
her best friend.
now.
Quote best friend.
The male best friend.
Boo.
Tough place. I mean, something like that. Were you saying coming? I don't know if I would have a conversation with him because that's your best friend. If you like, you know, that's your best friend. Like, look, bro, I know y'all had a thing, cool, and y'all best friends now. You know what I mean? I want to let you know this is the position I'm in now, and you know, let's have respect for one another. I respect that you're gonna be calling her probably, and y'all hanging out probably, and at the house probably.
No, that shit did it, nigga.
I mean, but I'm saying I would
that.
you just have respect for me too. Don't have boundaries.
Yeah.
Don't cross no line, dog, because then that's offensive to me.
And I almost slapped the shit out of Buddy only because I felt like at the point he was doing too much. You know?
Yeah,
It's almost like, nigga, come on.
Right. Okay.
But, you know,
But the difference between your situation and my situation, and why I seriously contemplated talking to him, because what I wanted to say had something to do with their child.
Oh, they got a
you ain't the
kid.
daddy, bitch.
Wait, hold on, but you don't know what the situation is. So before you judge,
Go ahead and let me hear
before you judge,
Daddy.
I'm not going to give the details, but it is something that if me and her were to continue on, we would have to have had this conversation. It's not something, because imagine you marry somebody with a child. You cannot hold on. You cannot marry somebody with a child and you as the step parent never have a conversation with that person's biological parent.
That's Peter's stance is like
Peter's stance was I'm the daddy, but that's bullshit.
I'm the daddy
I'm
now.
I'm not the father.
I'm making the decisions.
Okay,
but you can't make the decisions over that person.
Well, I'll have to take the legal
thing,
rights away.
You
first
can't
of all,
take the legal rights away.
Listen.
You
First
have
of all,
to.
let's
Hold on. Go
understand.
ahead.
First of all, where were you in your timeline with this woman? Were you guys dating for a year? Were you in a relationship?
We were in a relationship. This was my actual girlfriend. We were together for about a year.
But to me, I mean, if you're not,
I'm not, and it's not a checking situation. It was just like, hey, let me introduce myself. You actually don't know me, and I get it. I'm somebody who's around your daughter. I am a
It's a time and a
stranger.
place. That's not the time
I
and
agree.
place, dog.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's fine, and that's why I ultimately did not do it. But the conversation would have had to happen at some point in time.
Yeah, nigga, when you come by my house and drop my son off, and my
right.
daughter off.
Not at the
That's
club.
fine. That's fine. And I didn't do it. I did not.
Yeah,
I
would slap the
did.
shit out you. I got my niggas.
And if he would have, on God, if he would have slapped me, that would have been it. That would have been it for that nigga. I'm telling, like for real. On
Listen,
God,
get
outta here.
on God, that would have been it,
One punch in,
bro. I wouldn't, bro. It's not about that day. It's not about that day. And let me say, the reason why I'm talking about it strongly is because there's things that I'm not telling you. There's something that he did, and I told her, I said, yo, look, it's not my place to really try to come in between you and a past relationship. But this thing that this nigga did, if he ever do it again, I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to ask you nothing. I'm not going to tell you nothing. It's going to be, he going to have to see me for the thing that he did. Now, this is something that a lot of people are going to listen to, so I'm not going to get into details. But just by the way I'm talking, I'm telling you, it was something that serious. If the nigga would have did that thing, I'm telling you on everything that I love. If the nigga would have did it while she's my girlfriend, I don't give a fuck whose baby daddy you is.
That
serious. That nigga would have took an L.
But see, this is the thing. I don't want to be in a situation with anybody that puts me in a situation where I can lose my freedom.
That's right too.
I agree.
I'm sorry. Ain't no bitch worth it. At the
I
end of
agree.
the day, I still got family. I still got, a child. Even if I ain't have a child, I have my own life to live for. I don't want to come into a situation that you haven't had resolved with your past, and now it's presenting an issue for me.
Yeah,
I agree.
So it's one thing for it to be complete stranger, nigga being disrespectful. We in the club, nigga grab your ass. That's different. But you didn't resolve your issues with this nigga.
Yeah,
and so now I'm having to handle that shit.
I'm at the house party. I don't know nobody here. Yeah. That's true. That's why
it's common sense.
Nathan reaction. Yeah,
because here's what's gonna happen. You gonna shoot the nigga, beat the nigga up, get arrested, and she in jail fucking the same nigga again.
Oh, yo, you in jail?
You in jail.
Yeah.
Which is why when we had the conversation, it was like, yo, this shit, it has to be resolved because I can't be in this. Like you said, I can't be in this.
Yeah.
But I also can't let what he did, he can't do it. He can't do it and not just be here.
Like Junior said, you got to set the boundaries.
For sure.
Tell them, hey, this how it's going to be. And if they can't respect it, you go to the next step.
Your girl too.
For sure. That's who.
I don't want to be in a situation that puts
Number
me
one
in the position where I can lose my future.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it.
If I'm Nathan, that's what y'all do. All right, I'll let y'all then. I'm out. I don't. Especially I don't know nobody at this party. I'm here because you invited me. I'm out. It's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm gone.
Do your thing. If I see you at home later on, we talk about it. I get loud there.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm just talking shit. I be liking smoke though. I do be wanting to smoke.
Man, you soft ass. Shut up.
I do be wanting to smoke.
Do we have a shameless? Before we go, do we have a shameless response from anyone that you? Anybody have one?
I do not.
I have one from
a
young lady. She says a serious question that I would like you guys input on. When people say let things happen naturally, but then choose to avoid or run from the person or situation that they're with because they can't control themselves. Wouldn't that defeat the purpose of letting things happen naturally? Let me give you an example. Let's say you're in love with someone, but you're scared for whatever reason to commit. So you in turn avoid the person that you're in love with because you don't want to, you don't want to hurt them.
Are you they're in a relationship or she's in love and she's not?
Yeah, not in a relationship.
So that's a situation.
Yeah. So is that letting things happen naturally? Is that
no? That's he doesn't want you.
Yes, that's really it. Yeah.
When a man wants you, he's gonna cuff the shit. like I say it all the time. A man can know, not all men, but some men can know on the first date whether I can see myself being committed to this person. So
committed, yeah.
You get a guy who's I'm already fucking you. You treat me like like your boyfriend, your husband, whatever the case is. But I still want to see if I can do better, if I can one up you. Okay, she's an 8, but let me see if I can still find a 9. He's keeping his options open by not wanting to commit to you. So, sweetheart, that nigga playing.
Wait, was that? She was saying that she has the problem with the commitment, not him.
No, not she.
Well,
she
this isn't even about commitment, is it?
Yeah, effectively, she's saying when people say let, I think
that is commitment.
I think with her, she's trying to say like when a relationship with a dude is like, let's take it slow, let things happen naturally.
All right,
and then so he's not willing to put in the commitment.
Oh, I see. If he doesn't want to,
situationship.
He doesn't want to be with her. It's just that simple.
Well, I think what you guys are missing that you guys are limiting it to just that. It could be something like you want to holler at somebody, but you're like, damn, should I make the first move? Let me see if we interact naturally.
They just said if we're in love, nigga. What the fuck? What part did you miss?
Or but but say like.
No, we talking
No,
about that.
no. You gave an example, not the question.
Oh yeah, that's an example.
That was the example, not the question.
Yeah, the question is, letting things happen naturally. Should you just let things happen, but you don't make the move to let them happen?
I think that's like, get out of your head so much. Stop all this thinking. Just do something.
There you go.
Yeah, just.
I think that answers it. I totally agree with that. I think make a play or if a play is not being made, move on. Like, I say it all the time. Like, if your relationship feels funny, it is.
Then it is funny.
Yeah, it is.
But again, because we're still limiting it to just relationships. Anything, bro. Like, if you can't avoid nothing, and then that's acting naturally. No, that's the opposite. You're doing. No, if you want something,
you gotta put it
just
in
go
work
for it.
Go
Whatever.
for it,
Like, oh, I want this job. Let me see if these motherfuckers will call me. What?
That's funny.
without me putting in an application.
Come on. That's dumb.
That's dumb.
That's
That don't make
dumb.
sense.
But if
Faith
that's
without
a female
work.
who asked the question, I'm guessing she's
It's
in
about a
situation
relationship.
where
It's dad.
it's a situationship, and
Yeah.
and he's saying let's just see what happens, which is what most guys do. They kind of, well, a lot of guys, they casually, like let's just see what happens naturally. And I'm assuming it's a female who asked the question.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, I think he's turning the shit into a situationship.
Yeah.
He doesn't want
He
it to
is.
be.
If he's avoiding it, yes.
Yeah, I don't like you.
But I like.
He just wants to smash, and that's it.
I'm trying to be nice here. Just when I say let it happen naturally, and then just lower your expectations.
Maybe she doesn't know what that means coming from a guy, right? She probably doesn't know bro code. She's just hearing. She doesn't know what that means. Bitch, you're getting played.
She's taking.
That's what it
literally.
means.
It just means just
Fall
lower
back.
your. That happened.
We're not going to be.
This I literally remember this. I went to a New Year's Eve party in like 2011 or whatever. I met some nice young lady. So leaving the party, we're both talking. We're talking on the way. She's driving home. I'm driving to my house. We talking cool until 3:00 in the morning. She was like, "What do you want out of life?" In a relationship, excuse me. I was like, "Well, I'm 23. You know what I mean? Like, even I just met you, but I don't have no expectations for us. We just met literally 3 hours ago. I'm 23. You 23. Whatever happens, let it happen. Let's let things happen naturally." She was like, "You 23. You should be looking for a wife."
Wow.
Bitch, what? Like,
Wow.
No. And then literally I was really childish. So what I did was while she was talking, I like turned off my phone in the middle of her talking.
That's funny.
So I pretended my battery died, and then I never spoke to her again.
That's funny.
So swear to God, my wife know the whole story. But yes, it's just like when I'm like, let things happen naturally. One, because I don't really like you like that. So like, take a hint.
Fall back.
Like fall back. Yeah.
Take a
Just,
place.
yeah, man. Like,
That's crazy.
Take that.
enjoy
out.
yourself.
I don't mean that. That's crazy.
I do.
I'm shocked that the three of you
when I
went straight to a relationship.
when I say-
to me, I wasn't even thinking like
When
that.
I say let things happen naturally, it's like the place you think we are
We're
in
not
your
there.
mind, we're not there yet.
And
So
I probably don't want that.
yeah, or maybe I do, but where you are, I'm not there. So slow down, dial it back.
Pump the brakes.
But to the exact question about avoiding things, you can let things happen naturally without avoiding it. It's like, yo, I'm not running from this, but like let's move at a different pace, because it could be you're going at a pace that I'm not trying to go at. So let's just move at a different pace. But avoiding it, no, you're not acting naturally. You're doing nothing.
But avoiding it could be your perception of it. It's like, when you're like, oh, let's hang out today. Like, no, we hung out yesterday. Like, I don't want to do today.
That's not avoiding it.
No, but she thinks that you're trying to avoid time. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm assuming. She's like, I'm trying to build a relationship with you, so I want to do, let's say, X, Y, A, B, C, D.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't want to do that because I don't want to do that. You think I'm avoiding you, and then, no, I don't want to do that. Or I don't want to do that with you. So that's not avoiding it. I just don't want to do that.
Right. So, but
And with you.
in that scenario, it's like, oh, that's pretty simple. I don't want to do that, but that doesn't mean I don't want to hang out with you.
Exactly. So that me avoiding that is natural. I don't want to do that.
Now you getting too.
You want
I got
to?
lost 5 minutes.
No,
Yeah,
I'm saying like
I don't want to do that. I don't
sorry,
want that with
but
you.
I just Let me not even. I won't even go further to it. But it's just like don't think your level of perception that you have person is the same where I'm at. Don't think like I try to do this with him. He don't want to do it. He's avoiding me. No, it's not. I'm not
Get
avoiding.
clarity.
You.
Have a conversation about it.
Yeah, I got something else to do.
Right.
I gotta go to work. I gotta fucking do whatever I gotta do. So me doing me is not me not doing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we hope you guys enjoy this new year.
Welcome to New Year 2022,
Continue
guys.
to listen
Happy
to the
New Year.
goats.
For sure.
And niggas is not paying Bates Smiths. No.
That's
Who?
funny.
Basements?
Painting basements. No, yeah.
Oh, I
Definitely
don't
not
paint
doing
no
that.
shit, bitch.
Damn, Peter. I was trying to end this shit without you.
No, fuck that.
I don't pay your shit. I don't pay your shit, young lady.
All right, y'all.